Hey guys, gals and legionnaires, Rycon here and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Noah's Tale. Now, the dead just seem to like Noah. They're not leaving her alone. So she's made it back home after what was a, well, the wreck of our vehicle will, that shows what last episode was like for poor Noah. And that poor armoured car, it's done us so well. I've really treated it rough. But Noah is on her own here, and she's got to defend the place. And that's exactly what she's going to do. By killing these guys. Now his strength is a little bit better. I'm almost tempted to try out the broadsword. You know, I think we're gonna. So, oh, that's nice. Relief from the rain, just for a little bit at least. We're gonna come into here. We're going to try and grab the broadsword. We tried and we succeeded. And let's, I hate to say it, let's drop the Tanto in here for now. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually used to this being T, so we're gonna call it T for Tanto, even though it's B for broadsword. We're going to wield our broadsword. Now, let's have a quick look at it. So its cutting ability is a lot higher. And I think we have a knockback that we can do with this. So, let's see. It doesn't have the quick strike that the Tanto has, so we may need to swap that out. I want to get the Shrieker. Yeah, it's Shriek. Damn it. Oh, 40 damage. Yes, please. I like it. I like it. It's approaching. Stop butchering. Yes. Let them come. Okay, that's good. 60 damage. Okay, so the only problem is that you have to be strong enough to pull it out of things. So she struck the zombie so hard it got stuck in it. But she managed to yank it free. Ooh. Okay, tough zombie's got to grab on us. We're going to need to kill it. And we did. Okay, now we've got another zombie grabbed onto us. No, we killed him. We're doing a lot of damage with this. Obviously we're not attacking as fast, but we're doing a lot of damage. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's got potential to stick. Here we go. I should be moving back a little bit more, which I think I will. But yeah, I'm gonna have to kill that zombie child. But it looks like we've taken care of that little mini horde. Yeah, we got you. You had a pretty good military rucksack on you. Nice. He's going to be frustrating. We kind of need to kill him though. Same problem as before. When we kill him, he's going to cause us problems. We'll see if we can use our butcher's knife technique. We'll activate our boot. Whoops. We'll try and throw the butcher's knife. We got him, but we didn't do enough damage. So, yep, there we go. He just blew up. We'll get out of there. We didn't get poisoned, which is good. Wait for that cloud to start to dissipate. We left behind some sunglasses. We've already got some though. No. Just grab that. Let's put it back in our boot. Now there's a zombie cop southwest. No, it is going a little bit further out to do these, but I think it's for the best. Make sure they know not to mess with us. Okay, we got a blob coming for us. So we'll try and take that out. Is it gonna come for us? Hostile, it's lightly injured. I think the mold might be making them. Possibly. Oh shit, that moose is coming for us. We need to run. Now, we could try and just straight up attack the moose, if we're feeling lucky. Am I feeling lucky? I don't know. Wow, we actually blocked some of the damage with our broadsword. Okay, let's try again. Because we've got it in the shrub. Yes! Noah just killed a moose with a broadsword. Official badass. That's a lot of meat for us. Yes, stop butchering. Got him. Okay, but we are going to butcher both of those. And we are going to take the meat from that as well. Oh, look at that. So much meat. Holy crap. And I think that's that. I'm tempted to try and fight the mold, I just don't know how strong it is. We're gonna risk it. We're covered in thick goo. Slimed. Okay, what does that mean for us? Wow, we're actually slower because of it. Okay. Is that even... It's not hostile to us, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, we did it. We got slimed, but we're okay. Gotta rinse off. What do we got down there? We need to check. Oh, it's getting dark. Pack of cigarettes. We're actually going to take it because it can improve your intelligence, strangely enough. What's dead down here? No. Giant web spider, okay. Well, that went dark real fast because of the thunderstorm. We're going to come back inside. We've got some cooking to do. Let's actually chuck on our flashlight for a second. I'd like to get these things inside now, if possible. So we are going to start to do some shifting. Okay. That's where I'm wanting to move everything. Just like that. Let's close that up. I can't forget about those other items. Okay, so we've managed to get a decent amount of stuff inside here, which is cool. Just going to chuck it all on the floor for the time being. There's a little Tanto. And we're going to very quickly head out and grab the rest of that stuff, just so we're not leaving it out there on the road. I'm going to leave my flashlight on just for the time. Okay. Stop there. Lightning storm makes for a dramatic evening. Oh, we've got a screamer coming. Great. It's precisely what I wanted to happen. Stop moving items. Yes. Terrible shriek. Brick thing. Interesting. Let's keep moving these items. see if we can do it this time. I think we can. Yep. Done. Let's get going. Glad we have at least a vehicle. We will be able to bring that back to life in time. Okay, there we go. I don't want to reverse into the well. That would be well bad. Sorry. Smoker zombie. Stop moving items, yes. Where the hell did the smoker come from? Oh, don't do that. Son of a bitch. Where'd you guys come from? Come on, leave it alone. That should be it. Okay, let's continue moving that. There we go. We now have everything in the same place. And I just moved them the wrong way around. Whoops. There we go. It's everything we own. And oh, you know what? Let's test something out. Let's activate our atomic nightlight. Whoops. Okay. So I was hoping we'd be able to see an extra square. We can't. That's okay. That's alright. We can't have everything. What we can have is a gallon jug of water, which we're gonna drink. Oh yeah. Sort ourselves out there. We should still have some cooked meat as well, a decent amount of it. Yep, and it's still good as well. I don't know how long it's gonna be good for. But we will let's take 3 pieces. Let's eat. Get ourselves nice and full. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of basic inventory management here. So the easiest way for us to split things up is going to be using categories. So we've got a fridge here. That's a pretty good place to store things. So if we hit slash, that's going to bring up our movement here. We now need to select the square that's next to us. So we're going to look at 6. So that's the one that's just next to us. It's just the numpad, same as moving. Now 8 is straight above us, and that's the fridge. And I believe that's the fridge. Except it's showing up as a floor for some reason. Cannot put items there. Directly beneath me, floor. So there's greater capacity there, and I think that's because of the fridge. Yeah. Okay. Worn items inventory. Okay, right, okay, I see what's going on. So we're going to come into this section here and hit S for sort, and then we're going to go to category. And then under food, here we go, food. Great. So we're going to chuck everything in there. Now I'm tempted to split up the drink actually. I think we'll put the drink into a cupboard. So we're going to put all of our food in one area and all of our drink in another, just so it's easier really for us. Chewing gum. I guess, yeah, food. If it's something you chew, something you eat, if it's not a liquid. Otherwise, if it's a liquid, we'll put it in a different cupboard. Even the chunks of meat. That's gonna kind of count as a liquid for me, just because it does turn into a drink. Okay. We've got a lot of non-perishable food, which is good. Means that they will last for a decent while. Forest honey. Yep. The protein is a drink and a food at the same time. It's a bit weird, so. And we've got some wheat. Got some wheat. And I think that's about it. Then we've got our jugs and stuff. Okay. So this is just this is our management right now. So next to us here, so if we select 5, we're then going to want to put things into the cupboard that's just up above us. So to do that, we are going to come back into food, and everything that's left under food should be our drinks. I am tempted to hold on to the jar of water, because we've got that, sorry, we've got the jar of water, and we've also got the gallon jug as well. It's, we've got the gallon jug in our inventory already, so let's just chuck that down there for now. So that's all of our water in one place, which I like. Next, I think, next to it we'll put vessels, so things that we would carry water and other things in. Look, we're actually making this into a home. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Okay, so that's the stuff we want to grab, that's where we want it to go. We're going to come down under other. Actually, you know, we're going to put that 30-gallon drum outside and collect some rain tonight. Oh, we don't really need to, actually, because we've got a well. Huh. Yeah, we don't really need to. That's junk. That we're going to throw. We're going to practice throwing with that. It's first aid. It's potential armor. Okay, let's flash the flashlight in for a moment. So we've got a lot of different places we can store things here. I'm tempted to keep crafting items here as well, just so we can keep everything in the same kind of area. I think that would be smart, so we're just going to move everything for the time being just onto the square. There we go. Now, I'm thinking we're going to put tools and other crafting bits and pieces in these ones here. So, if we go to the one there, then let's have a look. 6 is what I'm after. Let's see what other categories we've got. Tools. Okay. So we can get our tools in one. Yeah, I'll hold on to those two actually. So I'll just pick them up real fast. So we just go to our inventory, pick both of them up, and then we'll go back to where we were storing things, which was right beneath me. That's not right. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Quickly chuck everything in there. Okay, now let's go back to here. That's what we're going to put across. Now, wood axe, towel. Yeah, I guess towel is a tool in a way. In a strange way. And the parts as well. The parts we want to probably put in a separate part. So spare parts, and they're really all the things that we'd use for crafting. We're going to put in the in this bottom one down here. So let's see. That's where we want it to go. Let's come under here. I'm going to put chemical things in there as well. So these are all things that we would use for crafting. So dumping them all in there, leather patches, solder, thread, everything. Alright, so that's kind of leaving us with clothes and books, and then drugs. So, if I... Oh, oh, we're out of batteries. Oh dear. Well, let's go into here and pick up some batteries. And let's reload that flashlight. I should actually be turning the flashlight off when I... Yeah, that would be smart. That would be smart. Let's drop that other flashlight in there, actually. We're going to drop it under tools. Let's grab our flashlight. Reload it. Okay. Now, when I move items, I should be turning my flashlight off, because it does take quite a bit of time. So it would be the smart thing to do. It's actually coming up towards 12. I'll be interested to see how Noah's stats change. Because we've been learning a few things. Been doing a lot of fighting. How much space do we have on the oven? Or in the sink, I wonder. Just as much space. Just as much space storing them there. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to create a lot of noise, but I would like to, I'd like to maybe keep my weapons here, just in this corner. And to do that, we would need one of these. I'd take one of the drawers and see how much space it actually has to it. Again, quite a bit. But dragging it creates noise, so it's, yeah. Which is going to be the fastest route. It's much of a muchness really, I think, but we are going to close that way up. Let's activate our sheath. Can we put the broadsword away in the sheath? We need a scabbard. Damn. Okay, well in that case we'll just unwield it for a moment. Yeah. And we'll see if we can hit G and then grab. So we've grabbed the dress, so we can see that it's making scraping noises. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's right. It's a little different when it comes to moving this thing. Close it up for now. Oops. I'm moving this all over the show. And creating a lot of noise doing it. Which ain't great. That's where I want it to be. So all of our weapons, mods, modifications, and weapons, I'm going to be putting it in there. No. Yes. There. Okay. So that's guns, and it's also ammunition as well. We're going to be putting in there. We've got quite a few guns. Quite a few guns. So I'm going to want to have a good look at that and see what ammunition we have available to us as well. So we've got a decent amount of 22 ammunition, and also this 9x19 full metal jacket rounds. We've got 50 of those. So yeah, maybe. We're going to put the Tanto in there for now. It's going to be resting. It's going to be just hanging out in there. We're also going to put the holographic sights in there as well, which we will be putting on one of our weapons sooner or later. We've still got a few other bits and pieces up there. We're wanting to move all of our medical things down here, but we don't really have somewhere to put them. We could put them just in the sink. I mean, I know it's not great, but it's something. I would kind of imagine they're under the sink. That's what I'm going to go with. So we're going to move all of those into there. Just like that. And we're going to keep moving them down. Move all. And I've left my flashlight on it again, which I got to remember. Let's just turn it off for now. So we'll activate flash. And shift everything into there. Great. So now, check it out. All of our things that we will need are in here. I'm going to hold on to some cough syrup. I think I still have some drugs. Yes, we still have quite a few bits and pieces here. Lots of things we don't need to have right away. So, you know what? Let's drop some things in there. So we're probably not going to need the antibiotics. Not going to need... We'll hold on to the caffeine pills. Always good in a pickle. Hold on to the gummy vitamins. I'm just going to start trying to take them a lot more. The iodine tablets are good for radiation poisoning. So if we start getting sick from radiation, that's a solution for us. The Ambium's a little too powerful as well. We don't really need that. And we'll put the other vitamins in there until we've consumed all of our gummy vitamins. There we go. Okay. Just going to drop off some of the meat supplies we have here as well. So we've got a lot of meat. So there's a lot of cooking we can do with that. The large stomach as well we can turn that into something to carry water on us, so we can actually physically wear it. So it can take down a little bit of our wear. It's kind of like a canteen, but yeah, it's a wine ladder of sorts. Without wine, but we could carry wine if we was that way inclined. All right. You know, I'm gonna put the pelt in there as well. It looks really. Yeah, it's quite a large thing, but it's in the refrigerator. So I'm hoping, you know, I know there isn't power going to it, but if I could power the refrigerator, that'd be great. It's a goal. It's a long-term goal for us. All right. We've gotten rid of a good majority of things. That atomic nightlight we can just pretty much leave on almost always, but it's probably going to make us more visible, so we should be wary. We're actually getting tired, which is good. Noah is going to need to sleep rather soon. But before we do, I just want to sort out a little bit more of the stuff that we've got here. So I'm going to actually pick up some of the ammunition, and we're just going to have a look at these weapons here, and we'll be able to see what we can use. So the Beretta looks like it uses 9mm, so that ammunition we have is actually 9mm rounds, so we can use a Beretta. We've got a decent few rounds with that. The Mossberg Brownie, which is a handgun as well, and that uses 22 rounds. We've got 100 of those, so that could last a decent while. We might be able to silence that as well. We've got the rotary carbine, which uses 22. It's a super alloy ceramic submachine gun. That sounds pretty badass. This unusual Rivtech carbine features 5 rotating barrels and a large capacity helical magazine, durable and easy to handle. It was designed to overcome the deficiencies of its low power 22 LR cartridge. Okay, that could be a good weapon for us. We have no experience whatsoever using submachine guns, but submachine guns can be great in a pinch. And we've got another, which can fire 9mm rounds. So the damage from this is better. We get more recoil than we would on this Tech 9, I believe, because it's positive. Maybe positive's a good thing. No, surely minus 15 recoil is a good thing. Yeah. It's hard to know sometimes with them. Like, do you want your aim speed to be higher or lower? I'm guessing you want it to be lower. So it takes less time to aim with this, which is good. Dispersion is lower as well. Wow, this takes 200 rounds at a time, so you just don't need to reload. Pretty much ever. That's crazy. That might be a relatively good go-to weapon for us. The 22 rounds are meant to be relatively quiet, but yeah, we'll see. I would love to be using the Mosin or another long-range rifle like that. Yeah, see, this Browning is yeah. We've actually got 4 shots in it, so we could do 4 shots at long range. I mean, it does pretty good damage. Fires relatively powerful rounds. Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to drop the ammunition in there for the time being. And you know what? We're going to come over here, and we are going to drop off that hacksaw we've got, because we don't need to be holding on to that. We don't need no hacksaw. And over here, drop off the aluminium can and the plastic bottle. And nails right there. It's not bad. Home is starting to feel, hate to say it, a little bit more like home. You know, Noah could need, I reckon she could use another chair in here, but I'd like to, it's probably not good to be moving things around now, but why the hell not? Let's grab the chair. Let's let go of the chair. Let's move the chair up here. Let's move that up here. I'm wanting to create something of a little area for Noah to work in the kitchen. That's why I'm grabbing these chairs, for her to be able to sit in while she's working. So she can sit here, work, probably access most of the things, although in saying that, it'd probably be better if it was down here. Yeah, so we're just gonna shift that. Oh, we strain it. Oh, we're straining. Why are we straining? 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 Why are we strai Desk is too heavy to budge. Is it because of all the things on it? I think that's probably it. Okay, whoa, don't break anything, Noah. I don't think that I can move that down there. Oh, I can. There we go. Great. Look at that. And then we can just sit there and I should be able to access quite a few different things. We can make a sawn-off shotgun. Nice. That I would consider carrying with me. Sawn-off shotgun is easy enough for us to keep concealed. We can use the double barrel shotgun to do that, so I'm having trouble saying gun today for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's see what else we got left here. So, it seems to pretty much be clothing and books. I'm okay with the books actually being on the table. That kind of works for me, but the clothes we're going to want to move. So this will probably be the last thing that we do for today, is shifting all of these clothes out of the way, including the armor actually. And that stuff, that can stay on the table as well. That's kind of coffee table things. Kind of. And everyone's got a football on the table. Am I right? Okay. We're getting there. I hope you've all learnt something about moving items today, because that's pretty much what Noah's done today. It's what she's been able to accomplish, is shifting some items about. These can be really helpful if you want to barricade yourself in. You can use them in front of doors or other things as well, so they can be quite nice. We got some chunks and other bits and pieces. I'm going to actually want to pick those up and move them, because it'll drive me crazy otherwise. But we'll continue moving these. Oops, there we go. Almost in. Move those all across. Great, and let's move across. There we go. Those sunglasses are, well, they're counted as well. The other stuff is just mess, but I'm going to want to try and sort it, because otherwise, yeah, it would get to me. All right, drop that down there, and the music CD, that is actually junk. I don't know what to do with that at all. We're going to put that down here under crafting tools, because we can probably turn it to something else. The inhaler, that can go in the bathroom. That's something that we can use to enhance Noah's abilities. But yeah, so we've sorted out something of a little workspace for us here. So standing here, if we go into crafting, we should be able to see a number of different things that Noah can craft out of the items that are around here. We can see all the different foods she can make as well. Probably more if we have the... We should actually have one of the cookers nearby us that we can use. One of our little mess packs. There's a decent amount under armor now that she can craft. So I can imagine she'll be getting better at this in time, but we've probably got a little bit more reading to do before we do that. But under survival, we can make a few different bits and pieces now as well. So she's getting better at surviving, doing what she's doing. So I think it's about time that we get ready for bed. But I think I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I've been doing in the past. I actually want Noah to be able to kind of relax and unwind when she's in the bed here. So we are going to be chucking all the stuff off. Yep, I know, and it probably will take a long time to get back on as well. But you know, in the interest of role-playing, it's what we do here. I think it's a good idea. So we're going to end up taking off pretty much everything, apart from the basics. And, oh yeah, obviously because of that I can't carry everything, so I've kind of dropped everything else on the ground. Which is good. I'm fine with that. Our pack and everything else that we would be using is over there. Noah has managed to climb in underneath the blanket. She's probably actually going to be freezing cold now, because the blanket really isn't that great. So, you know what? We're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna get those clothes that are next to us, and we are going to actually shift them onto the space so that Noah will put them on and off throughout the night, depending on how cold she is. So she shouldn't freeze to death. But that's going to be next time. Thank you all for joining me. It's been a pretty epic episode so far. Noah's going to try and get to sleep, and we'll pick up next time when she does. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Raikon. You've been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.